Good evening everyone, and welcome to Raina Mo's Designs. And today we're going to take a simple Dollar Tree vessel and create something that's absolutely luxurious looking. So if this interests you, please keep watching. Okay, my crafty queens and kings, today we're going to be using a Dollar Tree vase, the short rectangular one, as well as some acrylic paint and a sponge brush. Now if you choose, you can use a regular paintbrush, but I just like the effect that the sponge brush gives once you actually take the vessel once it's painted and place it in the oven and cure it. So the acrylic paint that I happen to be using is one of our one of our fellow YouTubers paints, and it is from Tony at Your House of Home. She has an Amazon store in which she sells this particular paint that she created. So I'm just dampening my brush with a little bit of water. You guys have seen this over and over again, and I'm gonna give 2 coats of paint with one drying and then going back over for a little bit more opacity. I love this particular paint because it has this very metallic and luxurious look to it once it actually dries, and then when you put it in your oven for 30 minutes at 350, it cures the paint to make it more permanent and less transferable. So here you see I'm going to go on with the second coat of the paint, and it's just going to be a little bit thicker because I don't want the vessel to be coated 100% in the paint, so I use water to thin it a little bit. I just want a clear sheer gloss of that metallic gold for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary to shine through with this particular vessel. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys watch what I do. Now, I lost the footage somehow. I'm thinking maybe baby boy didn't actually record it because he was helping me, and I do need to apologize that there's some areas where I'm not in focus. I'm actually off focus because he wasn't paying attention. But I'm not going to be able to show you how I put it in the oven, but we have a little convection oven, and I basically just set it to 350 and let it heat up, and then I placed the vase inside of it and just let it go for 30 minutes, and once it was done, it was done. So here you see some vinyl that I purchased off of Amazon, and I'm going to cut this. Now this is actually the cobblestone pattern, but it's actually meant for window cover. Here I'm showing how there's a smooth side and there's also a textured side, so I was using my fingernail to kind of scratch it a little bit so you guys could see what I was talking about. Now y'all know I have trouble opening things, so there's a very, very thin layer of film on top of the sticky portion of the vinyl. So here you'll see that I actually pull it apart. So it is going to take a little bit of work, but you can get that film off really quickly. Now, keeping in mind that these vessels here are graduated, so they have a slight incline to them, I started kind of towards the center because it's not gonna be an easy just lay it across and all the sides match up. Because it's graduated, there's a slight taper to it, so that's why I started in the middle. So I'm just gonna roll my vessel over and over and smooth out the air bubbles, and once I have all of the air bubbles smoothed out, that part is done. Then you just want to take and remove the excess, which you'll see me use a straight blade to remove the excess from the bottom, and I'll also use the scissors where is necessary. Now I know you guys and girls are probably thinking, well, Raina, that's quite a bit. You are being wasteful. Technically, yes, I am, but if you saw that roll and you know how thin this vinyl is, that roll, it's going to take me forever to go through that roll of vinyl. So I didn't mind the little bit of waste, especially with these glasses for the the wedding that's coming up, the 50th wedding anniversary that's coming up, because I'm only going to be doing so many of these vessels per each table, and I'm going to still have plenty of vinyl left over. So for me, that was okay. The initial blade that I was using is a perfect type of blade if it's not rusty and old, and unfortunately mine was old and rusty, so I switched to this little utility knife that I found at Walmart. I'll probably put a link down below for it on Amazon, but if you can find it at your local Walmart, get it at your local Walmart. And then at the top, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut what is there, and then we will be moving into my absolute favorite part, which is decorating. Now, I wanted you guys and girls to know that some of these things that I use, I link down below for Amazon. And one of the wonderful things about having a YouTube channel and being able to link things on Amazon is that eventually, if you apply for your own store, you just might get approved. And guys, Raina Mo's does DIY and Designs has gotten approved for their own store. So some of the things that you guys ask me about in the comment sections below, I'm probably going to be adding to the store so that you guys can get it without question or having to worry. Also, one thing I was thinking about is doing like a bling box where for 10 bucks, the bling that I find that I like using and enjoying using, like rhinestone trim and such, and you're gonna see one of them in this video. I'm thinking about adding those to the store. So comment down below, let me know what you would like to see in the store that you would get a lot of use out of, and then I will hunt it down and see if it's something that we can add. So here you just see I'm pressing out any bubbles that I see, and next we are gonna do my favorite part, which is decorating. Now this is the rhinestone trim. That's actually, you can use this on your wedding veils, because I actually used this on my actual wedding veil, and it was pretty easy to find. Here's a little thing of super glue that I found at a local dollar store, and I actually wanted to use hot glue and super glue instead of E6000 because this was going to be easy. And not only easy, I wanted to make sure that the E6000 didn't ruin the vinyl. Okay guys and girls, I hope you're ready for that final reveal, because this particular project came out so beautiful. I was shocked at how gorgeous it came out. As you can see here, besides the trim, I added a beautiful embellishment from totallydazzled.com, which really upped the ante on this luxurious looking vessel. Just imagine how a venue would look with these little simple candle holders placed throughout the venue. They have such an expensive look that vinyl added the perfect touch to that gold metallic painted vinyl. It looks like it's stained glass golden and just gorgeous. I absolutely love how it turned out. So here's a close-up look so you can see the rhinestone trim, as well as that beautiful flat back from totallydazzled.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this easy tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. But most importantly, have an absolutely wonderful evening. Bye.